Alrighty folks, what the heck is this game? What game am I playing? Talos Principle 2. It's been a couple of weeks since I last played. I had to kind of get ahead of myself so that I could do some other things. I remember this puzzle, I remember this one, okay. I was worried I wouldn't remember what I was doing or where I was or how to do anything. But I've just remembered. Neat. What number is that though? Is that it's a triangle one. So it looks like we have 8 things at the top, but maybe only one triangle? I guess I can check by going to here? No. Here? Here. Map. And then 7 and 8. Oh, so we've done the 2 triangles, but we haven't done 7 and 8. Okay, cool. Guess we'll keep looping around then. And what was the mechanic here? What did we use in that puzzle? What did we use in that puzzle? Remember there being an inverter. Why can't I think what the mechanic is? Well, I have a nice surprise when I get to puzzle 7, which is right here. Oh, it's this thing. Rainbow. Oh, I remember. Okay. At the end of my last video, I came up to here and went, what's this? And then I think I walked over to here and did this. I remember those things. Don't remember everything else. Rainbow. Okay, this is a very, very simple layout. I like that. It's probably going to be complicated. Green, blue, red, blue, green. We have red and blue. We could store something. This takes 2 and outputs the other one. You can almost think of it as, what it's doing is it's combining these 2 colours of light to get magenta in this case, and then it's doing white minus magenta to get green. That's what this is doing. It's doing colour mixing, but 2 steps of colour mixing. That's what I'm going to assume. I mean, my instinct is to put green into this. I think we did a puzzle like that earlier though. It's like the first one of this area. Why is that my instinct? Well, because it can go on the outside and what? Yeah, that's not actually great, is it? Wait, so then no, what I actually want is red in this? Let me do this to figure out what the issues are. I guess I gotta do this. Yep. Oh. Okay. This feels weird. This feels like not a great use of red. But I do also need to get green. Oh gosh, yeah, I see the complications. Although maybe I can see how it might work. So like green we could achieve by doing this. Now we have red and green in here, so we can make blue. Okay, perfect. That came together. I'll just put you right next to that. Blue, blue, red, green, there. Ta-da! Didn't fully plan that, I just knew it. I just knew it had to work some way, obviously. It is a puzzle that can be solved, presumably. And so I just worked with the constraints I could see.
Overloads haven't damaged your logic circuits.
Yep, still can solve some puzzles. Whee. It's interesting that as a robot, I have to solve puzzles the same way a human solves puzzles. Kind of feels like obviously these robots are designed to interact with the world in the way humans interact with the world, and therefore it's better to kind of recreate the human mental cognitive ability and then have the robots solve puzzles the same way humans do, as opposed to you could, if you want to, just make a robot that's specifically designed to solve Talos Principle puzzles, and it would be way more efficient than what I'm doing. Remember, Or maybe it wouldn't be. Like, I mean, puzzles can be like pretty much intractable problems, especially for like more brute forcey type mechanisms. So maybe actually having a human ingenuity, human creativity. I don't know. I shouldn't call myself ingenious or creative. What's going on? What's this called? This is called Remember. We do have a device that lets us remember. There's this to go through. Here is that device. There's this for sending stuff over, so I could send that out if I wanted to. This is for sending back in. There's a door here that requires red. Where's our source? There's our source. So is the point here? Wait, do I just want to get that out? Oh, you can't do this, can you? Okay, what? I can do that. That is not what I want. What do I want? Do I want to take that in to help me get the other one out? That's a problem. Wait, how do I do anything here? I'm just remembering my basic Talos Principle mechanics. So if I'm here, I can put that down. It's not going to come with me unless I grab it again really quickly. I wonder if that's actually possible. That might actually be possible. If it is, I'm not going to use it. Like, it shows up for a moment. Definitely shows up with the prompts. Ah. Ooh. It looks like maybe picking it up cancels it early enough to not throw me over. That was a fun thing to test though. Yeah, I think it's probably not possible. So wait, so this is what we've got to play with. So to take something over, I'd have to be holding it and put something on there. But what something would that be? These can't go through this. Oh, but the laser can go through this. That's what I'm forgetting. So in fact, do that. Although, I'm not sure how it solves anything. Oh. Well, it solves things by the fact that this can see. Okay. That must not be the whole puzzle. Okay. I was assuming that was the end, but that was actually quite simple once I got over the first thing that was blocking me. Okay, there's a red there with an awkwardly sized fence in front of it. I've got a cube. What? What? What is this? We're just introducing rotatable walls? Sure. It feels like that wall will start crumbling from this amount of force being applied to it. It's already falling apart. So wait, what? What is this? Okay, there's a thing that will rotate and there's a cable there going to that. What? Okay, sure. That's a thing. So if I were to hit it on this side, that would do a good job. Anyway, I have a cube. That allows me to like take things in and out of places. In fact, more specifically, it allows me to take the red laser source wherever I would like to take it. So I can do this. Okay, that feels like the most powerful thing I could do right now. It's not possible to attach to that while I can't see it. However, I can see how I would be able to connect that to this. No, that's not attached to that. It's almost like I want... Wait, could you... If I unlock this, that's going to be closed, isn't it? If I move this at all, that's going to be disconnected, and suddenly I won't be able to get in. Oh yeah, I will. I'm supposed to put it back down again. Oh, I should have kept them connected. Yeah, you can definitely see the button, so you can hold this as well. So that's turning that around. Wait, now I just want to point this at that? Wait, there was no point in pointing that at that. Oh yes, there was. No, there wasn't. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So the trick here is going to be about getting that past this, isn't it? Which right now it can't do. However. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There are problems. There's no real reason for you to be on there, I don't think. I think the trick is to get... Yeah, because I'm going to put the block here. Oh gosh, so I'm going to go and get that as well. That means taking this back. If you can get on this side, you can just hold this open forever. But right now... Oh, right now you're doing... You're holding that down. Okay, but I could hold that down. We could do this. This. And you could remember to do that later. Oh, hold on. Even better. This. This. I'm going to attach you as well, just in case that comes in useful. Okay. Oh, but then that's just going to turn back around. I can't get the block, right? I mean, I could I? Right now you're doing nothing, really. You're holding this door open. So if you hold this open for a moment, you're now holding that open there, so you don't need to hold it open there as well. Could this... Oh, this... Okay, so if you were a bit further over this way. You, which you're currently just turning that around, you could do... Wait, you are doing this already. You're holding that open. So in theory right now I can pull this up, right? No, because then you lose the source. This is definitely going past this gate. For this to go past this gate, this has to either be on, like receiving a laser from... It would have to be from you. But then that couldn't do it because I'd be holding this. So it's going to be receiving a laser from this. Yeah. Like, this is the only source I've got. I mean, except the one that's all the way... Oh. Well, then I run back here and hold this. But then what holds... All I'm thinking is that I can do... Well, okay. I can do this. All the way down here. There's a long corridor that does get to here. I could turn that around, and then this would be held open by that directly, so that this could be moved, in theory. But I'm not near it. So that's the problem there. If I pick this up, this gate's going to close. I can't get that box though, right? Because like... Oh yeah, sure, of course I can. Of course I can. Boxes are different. Boxes can be thrown. I'm just missing a mechanic. That's all that's happening here, right? Wait, in fact, hold on. Yeah, so you can do that. Oh no, yeah, then I can just walk out. Of course. Of course, that's what I'm missing. Alright, so then you just sit on this. Okay. That makes things a lot easier. I was thinking of boxes as being the same, where they couldn't just be thrown over the wall, but no, they are different. Now you can hold that open, and then you can move to the other side. Okay, that is all we need. I was making that more complicated than it needed to be. Oh. I mean, I guess I could probably just put it on the other side. Oh, I almost fell over. Well, let's just do this. There we go. Yay! That's what happens when you don't play a game in a couple of weeks. You come back to it and you don't remember how to do anything. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, the gates. Maybe we should go and look at it just to see what our progress is on the gate. Why do I only have 9 stars? I've only got 1 here, or do I have none here? I've only got 1 here. Yeah, one of them is to do with like pulling some switches that are at the like X marks the spot locations. Wait, which way how did I arrive here? Yeah, along this way. Okay. Is that where the gate is? It's got like golden windows. Consume. Vox Pop number 9. From an interview with a protester outside the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. So why did you join this protest? Artificial intelligence is inherently dangerous to this planet's ecosystem. Defending that ecosystem is our responsibility. In which way is artificial intelligence dangerous? I'm not some paranoid idiot imagining Skynet taking over the world, alright? That's science fiction. But what we're talking about here is an artificial intelligence without any of the attachment we have to the natural world. It's not capable of distinguishing between, say, an ore and a tree. Everything's just resources to it. People like Sarabhai and Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy, but they all embrace the same extractivist ethos that has brought us to the brink of disaster. Their intelligent being would try to optimize the world in its image, and in doing so, consume it. When, blah, blah, blah. But so far, they're saying it's all theoretical. The atom bomb was theoretical at first too. Once something is there, something's going to use it. Why couldn't they imagine that we might care about the world? I don't know. Maybe because they were too used to no one else caring. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And it's easy to care about the world and still damage it. I think that's very easy. I think it's shown by most humans, probably including myself. So, like, to a degree, I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say maybe there's some inevitability to like destruction, because in a sense we're just like a fungus growing on a rock in space. And what do funguses do? They consume the thing that they're growing on and deplete it of resources. I guess we're a special fungus though, because we're able to like recognize that and understand it and potentially do something about it. But I think that requires some very, very I don't know, big decisions. And I guess the robots are trying to make those decisions. They're trying to figure out what the boundaries are. Founding 5. Hypatia's Journal number 5. From Hypatia's Journals Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 200. Construction on our new home is coming along nicely. We finished 2 new buildings last week, and this week we started our new lodgings. Athena and Cornelius have plans to erect a tower in the middle of the settlement, which will serve as our administrative centre and main heliport. But right now, it's the place where we left from. Right now, that's still a long way off, decades at the least. Why is it so huge? Like when I was asking that question just then, I was thinking like, oh, maybe because it's like a skyscraper, it's got loads of offices in it, but there's only 1,000 people. Like in total. I don't feel like you need a skyscraper office block. Whatever. Right now it's still a long way off, decades at least. It's hard to imagine that one day we'll be able to erect structures like that there'll be enough of us to need that much space. But then I look at the dam and I remind myself our ancestors built that with their short lifespans and soft flesh and bone bodies, and then I think that there's really no limit to what we can achieve, given enough time, patience, and the capacity to dream. There's definitely going to be a loop around when the robots have to build another civilization to follow after them, because they've done terrible things and wipe themselves out.
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing.
What?
The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
What matters is to jump over this wall, break into this. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Sure. I actually haven't watched any John Carpenter films. Maybe I should have listened more when they were being listed. But I think it might be any. I might not have seen any of them. However, lots of people love those films. So, but maybe it's more of a, like, I'm not fully aware. Like, is it more of a people now look back on them fondly, but they were criticized at the time or something? Anyway, so the Tetris bridge is over here. Oh, it's right here. However, we have maybe we only have one. It's not here. Where is it? Research. This thing. There's an X there, there's an X there. I think we got both of those. I think it's that one that we need. And that's near this. Maybe we have to cross, so maybe we should cross first. Place. Place. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. So that long one at the end is going to take us sideways. Okay, so we want to work our way that way. Is this going to be far enough? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Hello. It's weird how much you have to stand inside those.
Seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
Sure you can, while you destroy it. Too far away. Okay. So this one extends forwards. Like, it extends in the reds. They're aligned with each other. The green and the red are aligned. This one, they are not. This one, they are not. This one, they are. The distance we're trying to cover is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Oop. Yeah. 8, 9. So these two are, well, sorry, yeah, these two are 5 if we go forwards. These two would add, well, that would add another 3, so we're already too far at that point. So it feels like these two are going to cancel out their turns from each other. So using them in such a way that we work kind of outwards but not very far forwards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's perfect for the rest of them. However, we're probably too far away now. We are. So how do we do that without ending up so far away? Well, so I think it's gonna be that one. So we probably want to work our way to that side first, like far away to the side, and then use these two to come back in again. And then, ooh. Wait, am I mixing up? Why doesn't that work out? So that was, oh, it would if we were aligned, right? Because this goes out 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I miscounted. It's 9 I want to do. So if we want to do 9, then I actually think what we want is, hold on. Yeah, because these two cancelling each other out like that only gives us 3? Yeah, 3. Which isn't enough. They are going to cancel each other out though in terms of the turning. So that means, however, that they might be doing it like we might be, okay, we're using one of these and then this to extend far that way, then we're cancelling out with this. Like, we're obviously ending up miles away from the thing, but something along those lines to extend further out that way. Yes, okay. So let's do this one. Once again, we're ending up miles out that way. I don't think it's recoverable. So maybe we go, first go this way, then we turn. That goes that way. Oh, these have suddenly gotten tricky. Could we have ended up further out that way? We could have done, so this one followed by that one. Okay, okay. This one followed by that one, followed by no. Yes. There we go. No? Oh, I just had to rotate it. Okay. Even though it's the same both ways around. Sure. I guess I had to match the red bit up. Okay, so this thing. I know you want me to be going in that music, but I'm actually going over here. Oh. And that was me thinking, oh, I have to cross over the ice at some point. I think I just walk over here, right? Oh, here it is. Hello. Now, where has that gone? Who knows? Well, to the thing. Wherever the thing is. And not that the thing. A different the thing. It was near the start. It might have been like pretty much just openly visible at the start. Oh yeah, it's here, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you, game, for being kind to me like that. Oh, I guess I've also got the compass. I forgot about the compass.
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
Error or sin, sure. Yeah, these get quite complicated, and you can kind of logic them out to a degree. It's kind of hard to do just like in your head, but sure. Also, maybe we should go to this island. Oh, or not. I died. Oh. I find it weird that it takes you back to that title screen image when you die. It's kind of immersion breaking, I guess. I'm not somebody who like. I think people often when people talk about immersion, they immersion. Not like an immersion heater. Often it's talked about in a way of like it's gonna feel like you're really there, and I don't mean it in that sense. I mean it in a kind of like just in terms of keeping me in a certain headspace, I guess, or keeping me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how I mean it. Maybe it's clear. Hello. How's it going?
Halt, creature of clay.
I'm not made of clay.
You have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself,
The flame.
have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
What were his gifts? Lady, I'm a robot. That's guess we would no longer even exist. His gifts have greatly eased the suffering of the world. We have made mistakes in using them, but the good outweighs the bad. They have caused great harm, but they cannot be put into the box. They have been a curse to my people. Lady, I'm a robot.
Prometheus has poisoned your mind. Turn away from the flame, or you will be bound, as he was.
I'm just trolling them. They deserve to be trolled, okay? I realize I'm not even sure what we're doing right now, because we've only seen one side of the pyramid.
There's 3 towers per cardinal direction.
Maybe you're about to
and
explain it to
3
me.
entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged. 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
I mean, that does... That does make me think... Oh, hello.
Please investigate the coordinates I'm sending you.
Wait, what? Activate towers, 2, 3. Search for schematics in a lab. Flooded Valley. What? Oh, I haven't found the lab here. Okay. So you're specifically giving me that as an objective. You've never done that before, have you? Oh, and I see it on the thing. Okay. Maybe it's like required for progression or something. Anyway, yeah. This game is weirdly, very rigidly structured. Like, it's a little odd how it's like, there's 4 sections of the game, they each have 3 worlds, they each have 8 puzzles in, they all have 2 lost puzzles, they all have etc, etc, etc. Like, it's kind of odd. Anyway, yeah, I'm also not sure what I'm even doing, because we've only seen one side of the pyramid. Does each side of the pyramid have, like, 3 things on it that we're lighting up? And so it's going to open up again, and we go in again from a different side? Oh, I think I found the lab. It's beneath me. Let's go have a look. Open up. These ceilings are quite low. I feel like I'm going to bash my head on them. Ow! I think I did just bash my head on that one. I mean, these things are way too low. I'm literally clipping through them. Okay. What are these? It's like it could be like power, the batteries. Wait, is this openable? Ooh. There's another place there. Maybe this is going to be story relevant. Hello. How's it going, Byron?
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda.
Wow.
You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
A nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
I have no reason to think that, so I'm going to say that. Why did you fail?
Because for some reason, people find it easier to cling to cynicism and self-hate than to actually have hope. Because believing the worst about ourselves, calling ourselves sinners and fools, somehow still seems wise.
Do you think what we've discovered here could change things? I guess I've got to say it.
Yes. Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become.
Oh, yeah?
It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
Is that what she believed? I'm going to say I honestly don't know.
Neither do I, 1K. But I try to be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
I don't disagree with you that it's probably possible to like it's not inherent that you couldn't do all those things you're talking about, building a bigger civilization without destroying everything. Like it's not like physically impossible. The difficulty is how difficult it is. And whether you truly have control of it. Like just having somebody like Byron saying, "Oh, we can do this. There'll be no problem. We have free will. We can decide like to not make like maybe the decision to not grow right now is having free will and deciding to do the right thing, right? Because like you'd eventually have to make those decisions at some point, Byron. So why not now? Huh? Why not now? Okay. What's going on here? This is where they lived. This is what they would look at. Oh, what a lovely tree. I assume they would have been alive at some point. Maybe. Looks like there would have been a tree here. It's gone. Okay, yeah, there are story things going on. I just think I can get in.
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
I'm gonna get straight into it. You won't get here in time. My curiosity is too great.
You have no idea what you're dealing with, Wonky.
I take your point. I still like to make a guess.
Tell me then.
I guess it's some kind of. I was gonna say it looks like a VR thing. Psychedelic simulator.
That's actually pretty close. I think it's a somnodrome.
Okay.
It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus dreamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Can you explain like I was born yesterday?
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass.
That's not too surprising.
Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us.
Just like with the human
But in
brain.
theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
Cool, that sounds fun.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best. It's pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out,
I
then
agree.
that
It
device
depends on the
could be an
questions.
extremely important discovery.
We should try it.
I would advise against it. You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
The camera update I want
Marvel,
to plug
but
in.
if 1K wants to do this, I won't get in the way. It's his decision.
Understood. But if 1K starts to smoke, don't be slow to pull the plug.
I can enter the somnodrome. There's also a palm reader. I think I'm going to save this for next time, folks. See you then. Alrighty, goodbye.